Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tutin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's Jones on the move. And look to pick it up with Tutin. And he will have the Ravens first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
All runs here to start this game, and this defense, they were nearly up to the task, trying to force a 3 and out, get off to a good start, but this running back, he had some other plans here, Mike, and he's going to pick up that first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Right back to Tutin. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Another run here with Tutin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Here we go. Got.
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Scott.
Another run here with White. And the Bengals are going to have this drive with a touchdown.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
White is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chute. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, we changed it.
And the Baltimore.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 2nd down, it's Tipton. Room to run at the 35. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 19-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
You gotta make a move. You gotta make it happen. Hey, report.
Play action now. Jackson. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now Jackson on the move. This is caught 2. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Gun. Stop. 11 him. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
A give left side for White. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. That was a big-time run by White. 31 yards.
29-yard line.
1-1, ready?
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Rachaad White, touchdown Bengals. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's Tootin. Great job on the defense. No cutback lane. No nothing on that one. Out of bounds. A loss of 4 on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. And they'll get maybe a yard out of it. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Hand off. It's Tootin. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down. middle, here is Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. And it's a loss of 1.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Third and long for Jackson. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a play on 4th and long. 36 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, middle.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is caught at 3. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Tootin will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready? Gun.
Drive begins with a run by White. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, mighty. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80.
He'll run with White. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
12. Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
12. Let's get set. Right, 80. Lights up. 11, Thomas. 12. 11, Mighty. 11, MT.
They'll try to run with White, and he will score again. Rashad White, touchdown Bengals. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Second down, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Now, Jackson. Headed left, buying time. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Baltimore. Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
A tight end in motion now.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Oh, we changed it. We changed it.
Back to throw, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That one caught by Tucker. Now his timeout. He's going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fourth down, Jackson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand it here before the half. We don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Jahan! Jahan!
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Letting room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
The 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12. Jahan!
They'll go again with White. He's beyond midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that long. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Jahan!
On the ground, it's White. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the handoff, it's White. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
On one, ready?
Gotta get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. numbers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's White. And he's got another one. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Forced out left. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. 1st down, Ravens.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here for 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's back up at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Report!
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
No, we changed it. We changed it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now Jackson on 4th down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. He'll step up and he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. Now an opening has the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
On first down, it's White. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Mike Green is there on the stop.
At the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's get set. 11. Stop. Right 80. 12. 11. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score. Bengals 39. Ravens 28.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And a short pickup there to about the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion here is Tucker. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's going inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards. That's good for a first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Baltimore.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. the play fake. He'll look to throw. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving left. Oh, a loose football. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. That's Jones on the move. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Design run here with Jackson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
No.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Forced out wide, taking off, and he's in! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
On one, ready? Yep. 11. Right, 80. Back.
A give, and here's White. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
On first down, right back to White. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Rachaad White, touchdown Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
42. Ravens 35. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
13. Sit up! 180! Sit up!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Flower. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good from Baltimore.
On the give, it's 2. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 44 now, here's second and 4. Right back to Tampa. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson looking to throw, going up top and looking for Flowers. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Gun.
On the ground, this is White. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. God, 12. God.
A give left side for White. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go. Can.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Real quick, whole squad on that rail, 0 to 100, real quick.
On one, ready?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
180. God.
Now it's White. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A run with White. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. A quick slant taken by Chase. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A massive play here. Late tie game, 3rd down. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On 2.
Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right 80.
They'll run with White, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Pickup of 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you burnt when I felt inside.
out would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling. Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. They keep to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stack it and jump.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. 18, cut.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. And the Running back still doing it to this day.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tiger, top low, 18. Ready, set up. Viking, 18.
From the gun, Milroe. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
12-yard line.
Let's go.
It's Walker on the option. Got to give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It would be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Ebenwari.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They give to Irving, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
180.
Here's Baker to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking too strong.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 19, stop. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 8, Warriors 70.
Working now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Run begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Mecca Agbuka, the intended target. And it's 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. That's cut beyond the marker. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. These things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Irving here from the gun. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it! Bronco, Mustang 19!
To throw, here's Milroe. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60, go!
From the red zone on 1st. Rose caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run again. You want more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Mayfield to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, and a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
So third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Seahawks swarming in, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Down in 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed over the middle. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Milroe from the gun. This one's caught. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
From the gun, Milroe. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Cup 19. Cup 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Myers' kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Tight end in motion left. Mayfield now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 6.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
7 Hawks,
Milroe now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Trying for it with Milroe. On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. That's caught for the 1st. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Level little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing, Baker. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. Touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And you just get the play off. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Seahawks get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter.
Got it. Ready?
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Evans brings in the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Motion left is Egbuka. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
way to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Baker throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they pick him off again. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive start to the quick throw, left complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 by 6.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Let's go.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Into the hands of Horton, complete. This certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Dragon 60. Go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He throws deep to the left side. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 35 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Seahawks keep running away with this. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Set. 20. What's up?
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He is down at the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans, and it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. That's to his back, here's Rachaad White. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Walker now from the gun. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home.